Hi, I'm Carter, the host here at That Is Interesting. 3 years ago, I announced that I was starting a new series, The U.S. Explained. I promised to cover all 56 states, territories, and federal districts in the country by order of admission. Today, I'm almost halfway through the series. I've had to balance working on the channel with being a full-time college student, but at the same time, you all have helped this project grow significantly. Hundreds of thousands of new viewers have come on board, and today, having just graduated from college, I'm happy to say that That Is Interesting has become more than a hobby and a passion project, but something I can feasibly pursue full-time. Going from making what were fun fact videos in my free time in high school to graduating college with a degree in geography, having the opportunity to travel and film on site, and moving into making long-form videos, I am incredibly grateful. You guys have not only helped me build an audience of people who are curious, driven to learn and explore, and care about their hometowns, their country, and the world we live in, but in a time when it seems like so much of the informational media we see out there has become lazier and our attention spans shorter, you all have proven that there's an audience out there who cares about quality, who'd rather spend time learning as much of the full story as there is to tell than choose a short video with a flashy title and a thumbnail that gets it wrong or at best leaves a lot out. When I started That Is Interesting, I was worried that if my videos were beyond just a few minutes in length, viewers would be scared off. As time went on, as I started the US Explained, you all made clear that that wasn't the case. This last year in particular has felt like a vindication of the long-form documentary-style format. The previous year ended with my two-part regional breakdown of the US. The US Explained continued to do well. So did my video on the Rust Belt, the first in a series called American Migration that I'm looking forward to making more of, and my video on America's ancestry, which is 45 minutes long and already one of my all-time most viewed videos. Perhaps most exciting to me personally was the success of my Nation Explained video on Greenland, taking the US Explained format and applying it to an international location, one that's always been deeply fascinating to me. Besides reaching a large audience, I was particularly glad to see that it really resonated with viewers, because to film it, I actually traveled to Greenland. I met locals, collected footage, and got to know and explore a really beautiful place. Obviously, on my end, a trip like that meant investing a lot of money, resources, and time, a big investment for a video. But I've come to believe that in making educational films, quality is the most important thing. And you all let me know that actually being able to be on location in Greenland brought the research, writing, and production quality to the next level. Greenland wasn't the only place I visited as part of that trip, and I'm excited to share with you a number of other videos from it that are in the works, particularly my video on Iceland, where my brother Quinn and I spent a week and a half on the road, driving a loop of the entire island. When I came back from that trip, I did a lot of reflecting. Truth be told, I've never known how far I'd want this project to take me. Especially knowing I'd be graduating soon, I thought a lot about my next steps. It was how well you received some of these more difficult, time-intensive projects that really convinced me. Beyond being something I really enjoy doing, working on this channel, I hope, provides some value to those who are interested in the world beyond their front door. With that, I made my decision. A few months ago, I shared that I was in the early planning stages for a filming tour for the rest of the videos in the US Explained, taking the model of what I did last summer, filming in Greenland, Iceland, and a number of other countries, and applying it to my home country, to my flagship series. Today, I'm excited to announce that the US Explained tour is starting very soon. I'll be hitting the road in less than 2 weeks. I'll be gone for several months, and though I won't be filming in order of when the videos will be released, they'll still be posted in order of admission to the Union. I'll still be uploading the next 2 videos on Missouri and Arkansas without on-site footage because I don't want you guys to have to wait months and months for a US Explained video. But I've spent time in Arkansas before and will be spending time in Missouri during the trip after the fact. Obviously, I have a more solid plan for the places I'll be visiting sooner, but at this point, I'm able to give some general time frames for when I'll be on location in each state and territory, and I'd love to meet and talk with fans of the channel in each place. I'd also love to include some clips from interviews in each video, so if you are or know anyone who works for local organizations, businesses, community centers, museums, tourism boards, local governments, universities, and schools, or hosts podcasts, radio shows, other YouTube channels, or just wants to share their perspective on where they live, reach out. I'd love to set up an interview. Up first, I'll be in Puerto Rico February 10th through 13th. I'll be in the U.S. Virgin Islands the 14th through 17th, and I'll be in Florida from the 18th through 26th. In March, I'll be in Southern California, Arizona, Southern Nevada, Utah, New Mexico, Colorado, and West Texas. In April, I'll be in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, Iowa, Wisconsin, West Virginia, and a few places whose episodes have been released already, like Illinois, Indiana, and DC. Similarly, in May, I'll be in Pennsylvania, as well as Michigan, Minnesota, and North and South Dakota. In June, I'll be in Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, Washington, and Oregon. And in July, more time in Oregon, as well as northern Nevada and northern California. Afterwards, I'm going to take a break from the road for a few months and take some time to put a lot of these videos together. But within the following year, I'll be filming in Alaska, Hawaii, Guam, the Northern Marianas, and American Samoa. Although that's still a little ways off, so I have some time to go for the planning. Here's a list of what the tour locations and time frames are looking like right now. Please reach out if you're interested. I'd love to meet fans on the way, and being able to interview locals and get suggestions for places to visit in each location will be super helpful, especially if you live in Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, or Florida, because I'll be there real soon. Obviously, this will be a really fun and exciting trip for me, and I'm really looking forward to it, but I also want it to be a gift to you. The US Explained is my most popular series, and honestly my personal favorite to work on. And the goal of this trip is really to make the rest of the series as high quality and professional as possible. If you want to stay updated on the tour or reach out, and I hope a lot of you do, leave a comment below or send me an email at this email address. I also made an official Instagram account for the channel, which I'll probably use mostly as a place to put more regular tour updates, so that'd be a great way to follow the trip and reach out. Go give it a follow right here. Thank you guys for everything, and I'll see you on the road.